Hi guys, it's Jackie. Super late as usual, but today I have a video about Valentine's Day. It's been about a week or two since Valentine's Day, but we're still gonna do this. So for Valentine's Day, my partner just took me DVD thrifting, so I just have a Valentine's DVD haul. I've seen some of these movies and just wanted to add them to my collection. I have not seen some of these movies. That's always kind of a gamble. Let's get right into it. We have Chappie. Such a good movie. I remember when this came out. So good. So devastating, but so amazing. I can't believe I didn't already own it, so I was really happy when I found this. Special features on this is cast discussing their characters and experience on set. Kind of minimal, but I'll be excited to watch that. Something else that I also can't believe I didn't already have. Revenge of the Sith. Widescreen edition, chock full of special features, like huge list of special features. This is everything on disc 2. 6 never before seen deleted scenes created just for this release. Full-length documentary within a minute. An in-depth look into the filmmaking process. An inside look at the tragedy of Anakin Skywalker as he transforms into Darth Vader in the exclusive featurette The Chosen One. That sounds pretty cool. The training involved in creating the lightsaber battles. In the featurette It's All for Real. A 15-part web documentary collection about the making of Revenge of the Sith. A Hero Falls music video with John Williams' Battle of the Heroes track, the theatrical teaser and launch TV spots, theater posters and print campaigns, production photo gallery, and an Xbox playable demo. Really nice edition. It says, "The saga is complete" across the top there. Got this sick little poster, and I think these are the chapter titles. Ooh! And then we have this cool thing. And this is actually a little leaflet with brief descriptions of all the special features I just listed. That is so cool. I can't believe this is still in here. Look at this disc, like, so cool. And here's disc 2. I'm so excited to have this. And I can't wait to watch this again because it's been forever, and I cannot wait to just spend a whole night watching all of these special features. And then here's one I have not seen yet, but looked pretty cool. Spine of the Night, an animated movie. There's a sticker on here that says "Stream Your Fears, Shudder." So I don't know if this is a Shudder original movie or what. I don't really know a lot about it. It has like certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes on it. I don't care about Rotten Tomatoes. This looks pretty cool. Like, there's an eyeball on this dude's chest. He looks like he has something kind of eldritch going on. We got some cool like masks here and some magic. It says, "One of the sickest, coolest, most mind-bending animated films we've seen." I do not recognize any of the actors in this except for Patton Oswalt. It looks really cool. The special features are the making of The Spine of the Night, Exordium, and Mongrel short films. Very interesting. So again, I don't know anything about this, and I think the less I know, the better. Might make the experience more fun to watch this. An animated horror movie. It looks beautiful, so hopefully this is a good one. And then on that same note of horror movies, we have The Howling, which I had actually never heard of before. My partner found this on the shelf and showed it to me and said it is a very famous werewolf movie. The back says one of the best werewolf movies ever made. From the director of Gremlins and Piranha. That's really funny because I actually saw Piranha on streaming and was gonna watch it. I've never seen this. I love werewolves though. Werewolves are super cool. Are werewolf movies ever good? I don't know, but I like watching them. And there are also a lot of special features on this. Unleashing the Beast, Making the Howling, multi-part documentary, deleted scenes, outtakes, making a monster movie inside the Howling documentary, audio commentary, photo gallery, theatrical trailers. It's got some cool little images down here. You probably can't see these, but so yeah, I don't know anything about this, but I'm always down to try a werewolf movie. Oh, okay, this also comes with a little packet. We have the front is the poster, and then we have the chapters list. Okay, and then the inside of this is actually pretty interesting. It says wolf sightings, and it's talking about little references to werewolves and pop culture throughout the movie. So I guess now that I already know about that, I can keep an eye out for those. In this section over here, It says The Shifting Shape of Movie Werewolves, and it is talking about practical effects and the technique they use to work on the werewolf. Very cool. I will probably read that after I watch the movie. So I will definitely be reading this, and I'm excited to watch this. And then we have an old little DVD pamphlet, whole bunch of movies inside. Says you can mail it away to get a free DVD. That's pretty cool. Next, don't judge me for this if you've even seen this movie. Not that it's anything super special or niche, but we have Keith. Oh my god, I saw this when I was a teenager in high school and it had me in a chokehold. This was my Twilight. Like, I didn't read Twilight, I didn't watch Twilight in high school. This was my Twilight. The relationship between them is kind of similar. Jesse McCartney's character is always driving this old vintage truck around. I'm not kidding. If you haven't seen this, watch this and tell me it's not like Twilight. But yeah, this movie, I've never forgotten it since I was a teenager, so I'm glad that I actually found a copy of this. We have Batman Begins. Super cool. 2-disc deluxe edition. Every time I go thrifting and I look at the DVDs, these are everywhere. You always see Batman Begins, but this really caught my eye because it's like a really, looks chock full of special features. On disc 1, it says MTV's Tank Man Begins. I guess it's a Batman Begins spoof. And then disc 2 is where we get all these special features. We have Inner Demons comic. Explore the special features through an exclusive interactive comic book. Batman The Journey Begins. Concept design and development of the film and casting of Batman. Shaping Mind and Body. Christian Bale's transformation into Batman. Gotham City Rises. Witness the creation of Gotham City, the Batcave, Wayne Manor, and more. And then Saving Gotham City. The development of miniatures, CGI, and effects for the monorail chase scene. Genesis of the Bat, a look at the Dark Knight's incarnation and influences on the film. And then lastly, Confidential Files. Go beyond the movie and discover facts and story points not in the film and more. So I'm a pretty big Batman fan, so I'm surprised once again that I did not already have this. When I saw this one with all the special features, I really just could not resist. And it's been forever since I've watched this. Awesome, really cool. I want to watch this and the newer Batman movie again, back to back. I think that would be really fun. And then in the same vein, we have this Hulk movie. This is not the one with Edward Norton. This is the one from 2003, I think. When I saw this when I was a kid, I did not hate it. I think it got a lot of hate. I didn't like a lot of parts of it, but I didn't hate it. And I always remembered it and it always stuck with me. So when I saw this version of it, I was like, this looks pretty cool. It's a 2-disc special edition. It was $2. And I have been wanting to watch this again anyway. So when I found this special edition, I was like, yes, please. That cover is just so cool. Like, come on. 2-disc special edition massive features. Never before seen deleted scenes. Inside look at the creation of the spectacular dogfight scene. Interactive exploration of the Hulk's physical capabilities. The evolution of Marvel's strongest superhero from the comic book to the technology that brought him to the big screen, including interviews with Stan Lee. See the motion capture suit. And then insert this DVD into Xbox console and play an entire level. Xbox original. And then it says, renowned artists from around the world recreate a scene from the film in their own animation styles. And then it has feature-length audio commentary. Now, these special features seem really cool, okay? Especially the artists doing their own animation scenes. Like, when you look at this, I don't know if you can see a couple of the different art styles. There's some of the, I don't know, rigging for him, I guess, in CGI. So I'm really looking forward to watching this again, and once again, just spending a whole night digging into these special features. Then we have something completely different from the rest of this haul, but I love this movie and I have been wanting to own it for a long time, so. Rise of the Guardians. Do I have to say anything? Like, this movie's amazing. And honestly, like, I think it's kind of a Christmas-coded movie, what with Jack Frost and all that. Love the lavender. I was putting forth the point to my partner the other day that, but there is the Easter Bunny. Just the Easter Bunny. So you could watch this for any holiday. No, you can't. You can watch this for like Easter and Christmas. This also has a lot of bonus features on it. Jack Frost's Snowball Showdown, Rock, Paper, Scissors with Sandy, Dreaming Up the Look, Naughty and Nice designing memorable characters, Enchanting Effects, creating an epic score, The Man Behind the Guardians, Dreamers and Believers, Sandy's Dream Guide, and the filmmaker's commentary. So yeah, I love this movie. I've wanted it forever, so I'm really glad that I found this. And then once again, hard tone shift, we have Boogeyman, which I had never seen before. I did watch this the other day for the first time, but I had never seen this. Because in the 2000s, I was a kid. And it just looks so like, you can tell this is from an old video store. Buy one, get one free, $4.99. The horror sticker. And then we have a sticker that says widescreen. I just love how this looks. I honestly didn't know what to expect from this movie. Since I'd never seen it before, I didn't know anything about it. I'd heard it had a bad reputation. Like, I saw people trashing it on Letterboxd, but honestly, I liked it. This is kind of exactly my vibe in a film. Just kind of artsy, emotional. The main plotline revolves around trauma, resolving trauma. So I really liked this one. I think this was good. I think maybe if you don't like this, you just don't like the story that is being told here. Like, I heard a lot of people saying that this is a bad horror movie. This is a trauma movie with horror in it. The horror is trauma. So if you're not into all that stuff, you won't like this. But I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I have it now. There is a little poster inside here with more movies. The original Hellboy, The Grudge, Spider-Man 2, the first Spider-Man. I always think it's cool when they still come with their little mini promo poster inside. But yes, special features. There's deleted scenes, alternate ending, making of featurette, visual effect progressions, animatics, previews. I did watch every bit of the special features on this, and I thought it was really interesting. I really enjoyed them. Watching the slow progression of the effects, like how they animated the creature, that was pretty cool. And then the alternate ending was really interesting too. And the animatics, I always love that kind of thing. I love animation. I love art. That was really cool to see. So I like this movie, and I think this is a pretty cool addition of it for me to find. Then we have The Possession. Another one I had never seen before. I guess Sam Raimi produced this. Honestly, the cover is really cool. Like, cover goes hard. I don't think people really liked this. I saw a lot of people on Letterboxd trashing it. I was really surprised to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan in this. That was a surprise for me. And then there was also the cheerleader girl from Sharp Objects in this. I was like, hello? I couldn't figure out where I'd seen her from. And it took me a minute, and I looked it up and I was like, oh, she was John's girlfriend in Sharp Objects. I enjoyed this movie. I did. Is it perfect? Are there, things about it? Yeah. But I thought it was pretty good. There is one special feature on here, The Real History of the Dybbuk Box. That was really interesting. It was like a little documentary about someone that owns a Dybbuk box in real life. The history of one person selling it to the other. The people in the featurette seem to believe what they're saying, but they could have also been pushed to make it seem more creepy just for this. It's a very dramatic and kind of hammy featurette, but it was interesting to watch. I think this was a pretty decent movie with some pretty good acting all around. It's not the best movie, but it's definitely not trash. This is the first time I watched it, and honestly, I'm glad to own this movie. And then I found a copy of Hellboy, the newer, more recent one. When did this come out? Because I know it was not as recent as I think. 2019. Okay, so I want to say fairly recent, but not that recent. I have not seen this. I have seen the original Hellboy movie, I think maybe the second movie. I don't know how many of those there are. And I liked the first movie. And I've also heard very mixed things about this. Some people hate it, some people love it. The special features are just deleted scenes and pre-visualizations. I don't know what that means, if it's going to be like CGI effects or what. Wow, it says David Harbour is Hellboy in this? I did not know that. I had no idea. That'll be interesting. Yeah. This one's pretty simple. Not a whole lot to it. I just wanted to see the movie, and I'm pretty sure I liked it, so I thought it was pretty safe to grab. Now this one was a total blind buy, but I just had this really good feeling about it. Like, I know you shouldn't always judge by the art on the box or the vibes of the box, but this, The Pact, it says, terrifying, might actually make you afraid to turn out the lights ever again. It's by IFC Midnight. This was a really good movie. Surprisingly good. This was something I had never seen before, never heard of before, but it just sounded really interesting. And I'm glad that I did grab it because I do really like it. In fact, this might be one of my favorite things that I got out of this haul. Definitely the most interesting. I've already watched it twice, and I was really tempted to watch it a third time, but then I was like, no, need to move on and watch some of the other movies I got. But honestly, I could just watch this over and over because it's so interesting, and I feel like there's so many layers to the mystery presented here and to the message. So this is kind of an indie full-length feature that was developed off of a short, which I'm always really into that kind of thing. They're always so unique and interesting. Usually a very individualized form of storytelling. Special features on this are A Haunting in San Pedro, The Making of the Pact. That was a really good featurette. I learned all about how it was based on a short and how they made this movie and the process of making this movie and the actors talking about the movie, seeing some behind the scenes. This one is hard to describe, but just watch it. You should really just watch it. This is another one where this central storyline is kind of based on trauma, but it is very different from Boogeyman. There are scary things in this. Honestly, I think there were some scary things in Boogeyman too, but some people might disagree with that. There was a part in this, a specific part, that really scared me. That was the first time I've watched a horror movie in a long time that I was like, oh my god, like I'm actually scared right now. So I'm very fond of this. Honestly, I'll probably watch this again sometime soon. I know nobody liked this movie. I'm not even sure how much I liked it. 65. But how can you turn down anything with Adam Driver in it? Like, he is so spectacular. He carries this entire movie. Although, honestly, the girl actress in this is pretty good as well. They are pretty much the only people in this, despite a few other minor characters at the start of the film. The back of the DVD is pretty. Special features. That will be interesting to see because this is a movie that felt a little bit like it was missing something. Like, I enjoyed it, but it felt like some of it was stripped. Creating the World of 65. Primordial Planet. Don't know what that means. Final Showdown. Concepts to Screen. That will be interesting. I always like seeing that kind of thing. I gotta admit, when I was watching it, I was like, what is this? This is all over the place. But I watched it with my mom and we had a really good time while we watched it. So I think this will probably just turn into a comfort movie for me. I'll probably just rewatch this when I want something cozy, and I can't explain why. I just think that's what's going to happen with this. And then we have a bit of a wild card here. This is one that I grabbed that I still have not watched. The Reaping has Hilary Swank in it. It also, I'm sorry, I don't know her name, has the girl from Bridge to Terabithia in it. It is a biblical horror slash thriller. I'm really interested to see how they do this. Honestly, what drew me in was the cover. I'm not gonna lie. Holographic with this cool snake. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. And to me, this is giving horror vibes. I don't really like how this sounds, I have to admit. There's a woman, a scientist, a non-believer that lost her faith, that comes to a town that is being besieged with all of the 10 plagues. So while this is very interesting to me, I am not a fan of the storyline where a non-believer is forced to believe in something that they don't. This just looked interesting to me, and it also has a lot of special features. Science of the 10 Plagues, the search for scientific explanations. The characters, cast members reflect. A place called Haven. Explore the exotic landscape. Probably wherever they filmed this. The Reaping. The 7th Plague. Those creepy bugs. I wonder if they used a lot of real bugs for this, or if they were a lot of special effects. There were probably a lot of CGI, but maybe they implemented some real ones as well. I guess I'll have to see. Apparently this also has Idris Elba in it, which is interesting. I don't know, I just want to see what happens. And this one, this is the only one in the whole haul that I kind of regret. Maybe I won't in the future, but as of right now, this is the one I'm the least excited about and the least thrilled to own. This was another blind buy. Sometimes it goes well and sometimes it doesn't. The Feast, unrated. This is produced by Wes Craven, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Chris Moore. I don't know who Chris Moore is. The cover makes it look really cool. Makes it look like something really horrifying. That's not really what you get, which I think would be okay if I knew that's not what I was gonna get. This is a very bizarre movie. I don't even know how to begin to describe this. It's so weird. The tone is all over the place. There are some parts where the actors are trying to play it seriously, and then there are some parts where you can tell the actors are really hamming it up and it's kind of cheesy. The monsters, we're supposed to believe they're absolutely terrifying, but then at the same time, they're kind of absolutely ridiculous. So this is more like a horror comedy, but I don't think it pulls off all of the comedy. So this movie is really just kind of a wild card in every sense of the word. When you pick this up, you have no idea what you're getting into. Tone is a wild card. The characters are all wild cards. This is just wild card. Apparently, the production of this was on the 3rd season of Project Greenlight. I don't even know what Project Greenlight is. I've never heard of it. I think that would be something interesting to watch. An episode or something about them making this, that I would watch. That I would find interesting. And I would watch the people that made this movie and worked on this movie talk about it, because I don't know what to make of this. I started this and I didn't finish it. Not exactly because I didn't like it, but because I had something I had to go do. And then I never put it back in to finish it. And then I was like, do I even care enough to finish it? But I think that I will, just to see how it all ends up. And who knows, maybe my feelings about it will change. This has special features on it too. Deleted scenes, outtakes, blood and guts, deleted scenes, outtakes, horror under the spotlight, making it, and commentary by the filmmakers. So, you know, normally I do not spend time just watching an entire movie with commentary. That's something I actually want to start doing. I think that would be interesting to do. This just odd, bizarre movie, I think, would be worth watching with the commentary. This looks really cool. But I was almost through the whole movie and I didn't see anything like that. Again, I'm gonna finish it, probably even watch it again, just because I think the first time I was just so thrown into it. It felt like I was being spun in a washing machine. I didn't know what to think. See, the disc looks really cool. The disc looks really cool. I don't know. I want to like it, but I don't know. Alright, that one will probably just have to be rewatched and examined and dissected under my mental microscope. And I saved my favorite for last. I'm sorry. I'm so typical. Like, I'm so predictable. It's the Gone Girl Blu-ray special set. It says, Search for Amazing Amy continues. You open it up. You have the disc. This is what really made me want it. I'm not gonna lie, I already wanted this special set. It was in my list. So when I found this for like, I think it was $2 or $3, I was super excited. I didn't care that it was like a little beat up. Like, there is a hole in it. It's a little torn on the bottom. But for the price, I do not care. Like, yeah, here's the slipcover. You can kind of see Amy's eyes and the clouds up there. Says, I really like this. You don't know what you've got till it's gone. But yeah, this is what really, like, I already wanted this set, but this is what really sold me. This little flyer. You know Amy. Have you met Libby and Camille? Oh my god. Nurture your dark side. They have. This little flyer. I had to have it just for this. The first of Gillian Flynn's work I was exposed to was Sharp Objects. I watched the TV show on HBO and then I listened to the audiobook. And I have watched the TV show like 3 or 4 times. It's incredible. I love it so much. I love Gillian Flynn's characters so much. Her flawed women characters. They're so interesting. So I love this flyer so much. Oh, and on the inside, you also get this cool image. Love that. This movie, once again, is really good. I really like it, but it is not perfect. What movie based on a book is. You know, there are some things that are not so good about it, but then there are some things that are really good about it. So, was so excited to find this. I think the only thing that this set is missing is like the little picture book that is like an illustrated little Amazing Amy type thing, which would have been cool to have, but I don't need it that much, especially if I could find the special edition for like $2 or $3. Then I don't need the little picture book. That's fine. And I don't care if it is chewed. There's little indents here. I think someone's pet literally chewed on this. That is okay with me. because it's not gross, doesn't have anything bad on it, no stains, just a couple chew marks. So, and that is it. That's my Valentine's Day DVD haul. I'm very grateful to my partner for all of these movies. I'm grateful for the chance to go out and pick all these movies. That's always really fun. And I'm always excited to find new movies that are interesting that I don't know anything about. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. I'll see you next time, and sorry this is a little late. Bye!